couldn't explain it, but there it was, alive in the deep, deep waters of the Amazon. A throwback to a creature that had existed 100 million years ago, immensely strong and destructive. A woman's beauty, the bait that brought it out of its lair. See underwater thrills never photographed before. See Titanic underwater battles never dreamed of before in this most terrifying of the science fiction adventures.
Roots. The true story Alex Haley uncovered in his 12-year search across the 7 generations of his ancestry. From primitive Africa to the Old South.
So,
Roots sweeps across the panorama of a young America, bursting with all the dreams, all the joys, and all the hardships of a vibrant country and its people through the years of slavery.
Nabisco, Nabisco is the name to know. For a breakfast you can't beat. Try Nabisco shredded wheat. Keen eyes fixed on a flying target. A gleaming arrow set against a rawhide string. A strong bow bent almost to the breaking point. And then... Straight arrow. Nabisco Shredded Wheat presents Straight Arrow, a new thrilling adventure story from the exciting days of the Old West.
Arts and crafts in group settings promote concentration. They serve to develop hand-eye coordination and hand and finger dexterity.
With Duke acting as photographer and Young as driver, they put the rover through a full test.
Man, you are really bouncing. Is he on the ground at all? That's 10 kilometers. Man, I'll tell you, Indy's never seen a driver like this. Okay, when he hits the craters and starts bouncing is when he gets his roots to tail. He makes sharp turns.
height, direction, distance, speed. Such judgments involve perceptual skills, just as important to pilots as their control skills in maneuvering the aircraft. For man, as for other animals, skilled movement presupposes accurate perception, although it helps to have the proper equipment to complete the job.
The Salem Witch Trials. You are there. Walter Cronkite reporting, August 1692. A ferment of hysteria and fear has been seething in the little Massachusetts colony village of Salem. Since spring, several villagers there have faced trial for witchcraft. Hangings have occurred, new convictions multiply, and the atmosphere of suspicion and terror deepens. Such wild scenes of confusion sometimes occur in Salem Meeting Hall when the trials are being held. The court must often be dismissed to restore order. The accusations have all been made by a group of girls ranging in age from 9 to 20 who claim to be tormented and tempted by certain people, and they cry out on them as witches or wizards. England, the mother country, has burned 20,000 witches, Spain 25,000, France 30,000, and in Germany no less than 75,000 souls have been burned alive for commerce with the devil.
And now to meet Jenny Batterham. She's 24. Until 10 months ago, she was a healthy young student studying communications at Macquarie University. Today, she's confined to a wheelchair, having lost the use of her legs through the crippling disease multiple sclerosis. In time, Jenny will lose the use of her arms as well, and there's nothing the doctors can do to help her. So Jenny has decided to help herself. When her disease was diagnosed, it was suggested that one of the best things for her to do was to go and work in one of the sheltered workshops. But she refused. She has other ideas for her future and the future of fellow MS or multiple sclerosis sufferers. Jenny, good morning.
Good morning, Caroline.
Thanks for coming in. How did your experience with MS, with multiple sclerosis, begin?
The rainy season in East Africa lasts for only a few weeks. And from the time the last drop of rain falls, the sun comes out again, and the land starts to dry out. By the end of a long, dry season, the Earth looks like the surface of some distant, hostile planet. But it still supports abundant life, a variety of creatures, great and small, who somehow manage to cope, who have evolved many and different ways to get through that long, hot season in the sun.
I think all of us are in concurrence in wishing to make clear that we were there primarily as scientists, and only secondarily, if a minor consideration was that we were there as women.
If we're going to try to develop and grow animals in the ocean to feed the people and the overpopulation problem, we have to know how to grow them and what they depend on.
In these troubling days of a modern world gone mad, one man has the technology to make a difference in time and space.